Wall Street Beat, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Every day you hit the like, subscribe, you go over to crypto news, live technical analysis. Hope everyone's having a wonderful hump day. Still out here in the beach in the sand, living the life. Work hard, play hard. That's how it is. I want to go over to you, though, a couple big pieces of information today. Uh, all the people here, if you're not considered a whale, what are we? We're shrimp, right? Right now, the shrimp are floating in the ocean, barely staying afloat right now. Let's be real, right? This is a problem. There's one more leg down, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that we're going to have one more leg down. This leg down is going to take out the last of the people that are sitting on the bench in our game, right? They don't want to play. They're the backup quarterback. They hope that the starting quarterback never gets hurt. They don't look at the plays. They don't care about it. They're just in for the word of mouth, right? Don't know nothing about crypto. Don't know about the utility. Don't know any reason or purpose of why it's here. They just want to get that Lambo. I'm going to teach you right now how some of these people are finally going to be gone. This is the last hurrah. This is the last leg down, ladies and gentlemen. 13,150 was one of the problems I seen we would face. We would bottom out. I believe this is the last bottom. I do believe that this is the final bottom. We're hitting prices lower than no one expected. Right, once we hit the 20,000, and we broke through that, and that was no longer support as of the old all-time high from the 2017 jump of 3,000 all the way to 20. We now know we have an issue. So I want to get into some of this here. Cardano, some news about that. The total crypto market cap, though, back above the 900 billion. Don't let it fool you. Up 3%. Right now, I see Bitcoin. We're talking about it going all the way to 13,000. That would be about a nice 35% drop if we were to do something similar to that. Then Ethereum, I would say, hey, somewhere about 700, 800 would be a good buy-in price without looking at any charts. BNB, bed and breakfast, big believer, $237. I do believe that is a four-digit coin. It will be trading 1,000 somewhere like Ethereum. Looking at the Solana, if it continues to move and make the progress as it's done in the past, had some really bad history, but now starting to wake up with that phone idea, the crypto encrypted phone. Something that every investor might need, right? Dogecoin coming down next here. Elon Musk is continuing to keep Dogecoin alive in the crypto space. Shiba Inu, I do believe, hey, we're going to get another hit down below with the rest of this fall. But as you see some of these tokens, what you might want to accumulate when we are getting to the 13,000, I will be paying attention to Chainlink, Crow. I'll be paying attention to FTX token, Litecoin, not because they're all here, just because these are the ones I'm paying attention to. And a Decentraland Sandbox. ICP is going to catch my attention a little bit here. Elrond, definitely. I'm looking for Polygon Matic. That's the other one I wanted to talk about. So just pay attention to some of these tokens here. It's very important. Cardano, we already know. Oh, Cardano. Let's get into the charts, though, here. Bitcoin. Let's see. Here it is. The falling wedge I thought we were getting. Starting to break out of that falling wedge. Let's turn our phones vertically if we can now and really understand what may be happening. There is resistance hitting there. So if I lift this and adjust properly, there you go. We're still moving on that trend line correctly. There's something to pay attention to here now. We could probably come down here. So this is probably big resistance we're going to hit. If we're doing what I think we're going to do here, we're going to continue to come down, retouch here maybe one more time. If not, you're going to see 19.4, then bounce somewhere into this and finally get a breakthrough either to the upside or to the downside. Most likely to the upside. Why? Because a falling wedge usually breaks out to the upside. Pay attention to what's happening here. Long sideways barring action does not necessarily mean that we're going to get this weekend, and I do expect something like that, maybe this hump instead, and then we'll come down again to where we're talking. It's going to take 6 months to get where I think we're going to be. So understand that as well. But what I think is going to happen here is we're going to get another fall. As you see here, we came all the way down, trading 30,000. Now we are to where we are here. This is why I think some of the bulls, some of the bears, whoever may be in crypto in general, you're going to get sick and tired of Bitcoin. I think we're going to finally come down. I'm going to head to the monthly, and I hope that I have a chart ready for you. If not, no big deal. I'll create one while we go live because I don't care. But let's take a peek at the monthly chart here. The monthly chart, this is what's scaring a lot of people. This is what's bringing people to the 10,000, to the 13 level. You see the 10 there. Let's get something here, and I'll show you a little bit more of what we're saying. Some people like 13,000 to be a bottom. Why? Well, there's two reasons. I'm going to circle it in a second. Look at the yellow line. So the yellow line here is telling me something. If I pay attention, put my thumb on here. December of 2017. We already talked about that. 20,000 was from 3 to 20. Came all the way down. We had a couple of funerals. So there's been a couple markets. If you've been into the 2017, you've been into some bear markets. This isn't new to you. I'm trying to make this video quick here. I know it's difficult, but if you look once time again, put my finger on it. 2 years later, we touched it again, significant resistance. Then if I go to this monthly one in October 2020, we did it again. So until we finally broke out, of course. But what I believe is that is our ultimate bottom. I don't know why, but I see this being the bottom, 13,000. That is the old resistance. We will flip that into support, ladies and gentlemen. I am a big believer. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, but I believe we can come down, do something like that, and before you know it, we'll be talking about how we just did something so significant, seen some prices so low, and you were able to buy that. You were able to buy the dip. What should we talk about? So let's get into this. On Instagram, most of you follow me. 5 crypto trading tips like a boss, right? One of them, the most important one usually is invest what you can afford. Uh, Two, diversify your assets. We already know if you have one asset, it's not the way to go. Don't FOMO into green candles. Number three, buy the dip. Four, and research. Always do your own research. What is the utility behind it? Is there a purpose? And five, most of all, my favorite, emotional trading. Do not trade on emotion, as that will tear you apart. Sometimes you see your portfolio falling. You want to stop it from falling. My gut has never made a good decision before, so understand how important that is. But I do believe this is something similar. Like I said, this is not financial advice. This is a monthly chart. We're going to have plenty of months to go through until we really establish where we're heading. So it could be weeks, it could be months. We need to find out the ultimate monthly chart here, what is going to happen. We can break it down into the weekly and really get a better look. Like I said, we have to do technical analysis. We have to keep checking. This is a green pump chump. Are we building support here like we did? And then we fell again, as you see. I don't know if we're going to do that again. That's what we have to be careful about. Pay attention to these sequences of months. There's 1 month there I showed you. Well, we may just repeat the same thing. As you see the green, you get excited. That's usually what happens to people. You think we're coming back up. We're building sideways, actually some support, and we go up, and then you get wrecked. So this is my thought. And like I said, one more time, I'll repeat it for everybody. I believe we have one more fall, 13,000. This is going to extinct some of the people. It's going to get rid of some of the bad crypto traders, some of the people that really don't belong. If you think we lost a lot of people now, get ready for this last leg down. Wish I could tell you when it's going to happen, but I can tell you we prepare ourselves. This is what we do on the channel. Right now, I'm going to be having a savings account of cash. So savings account of cash. I know it sounds kind of funny, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So until we get to those levels, I will not be doing much. I will be slowly creeping and crawling dollar cost averaging in. As you know, that's the most important method. Then I'll be aggressively coming in when we see these levels at the 13,000. No, when crypto is definitely the sign it's time to get in is when it dies on social media. That's one of the things I noticed. So tune in till next video. Have a great day. Wall Street Pete's sick dough in crypto. Have a great day. Hit that like, please. I'm trying to get to 100 likes one day. We'll throw a party for it. Not a big deal, but I would like to get this information out to as many people as possible. Have a great day.